Passive income. You've heard the term, right? It's plastered all over the internet, usually with some picture of a person on a beach making money while they sleep. But is that really the whole story? Let's cut through the hype and talk about what it actually means. All right, let's paint a picture. Just imagine this for a second. You wake up, and I mean you really wake up. No jarring alarm clock buzzing in your ear, no frantic emails from your boss. The morning is yours. So you roll over, you grab your phone, just scrolling through, and then you see it. A notification. Boom, 2,450 rupees credited to your account. And you just kind of pause. You weren't at work. You didn't just close a sale. So where did this money come from? Now that right there, that's the dream of passive income that everyone is selling. But here's the billion-dollar question. Is it actually real? Okay, so to figure that out, we've got to start with the real definition. And let me tell you, it's definitely not what social media wants you to believe. You've got the myth on one side, right? The whole set it up once and get paid for a life idea, like some kind of magic money machine. But the reality? Oh, it's so different. It's about putting in smart, hard work first, so that later on, money can come in with way, way less effort. You know, a much better way to think about it is delayed income. That's what it really is. It's the reward you get later for all the time, the effort, the learning, and yeah, the risk you put in today. The process is actually pretty straightforward when you look at it. It's really just 4 steps. First, you put in the work. Second, you use that work to build something valuable, an asset. Then, step 3, that asset starts to earn money all by itself. And finally, step 4, because you own the asset, you earn the money. Simple as that. And that's exactly why a much, much better name for this whole thing is asset-based income. It puts the focus right where it belongs, on the thing you built. Just think about how this compares to other ways of earning money. With a job, you're trading your time directly for cash. You stop working, the money stops. In a business, you build a system that makes money. But with asset-based income, it's the asset that's doing the work for you. It's a total game changer in how you think about earning. So why are we talking about this now? Why is this so incredibly important today? Well, because in the world we live in, this isn't just a nice idea or a luxury anymore. For a lot of us, it's becoming an absolute necessity. And there are 3 really powerful reasons why. Number 1, let's be honest, job security is pretty much dead. 2, inflation is quietly eating your salary for lunch. And 3, there's this huge cultural shift happening. Young India wants freedom, not just a stable paycheck. Let's dig into that first reason. Just look around. Layoffs are all over the news. The idea of a permanent job for life feels like something from a history book, doesn't it? And now you've got AI coming in, replacing roles we never thought could be automated. The ground is definitely shifting under our feet. It all boils down to a very simple but kind of scary modern truth. Relying on only one source of income is a massive, massive risk. It's like standing on a chair with only one leg. Now, let's talk about that silent killer, inflation. You might be getting a raise every year, that number on your bank statement goes up, and you feel good. But are you actually getting ahead? A lot of the time, the answer is no. You're actually falling behind. I mean, think about it like this. Your salary might go up by, let's say, 5 to 8% in a good year. But your expenses, your rent, your food, your transportation, all of that is probably going up by 10, maybe even 15%. You don't have to be a math genius to see you're losing that battle. And that brings us to the third big reason. It's a cultural thing. For Gen Z, for millennials, the end goal isn't just about climbing the corporate ladder for a bigger and bigger paycheck. The goals have completely changed. What do they want? It's flexibility. It's the freedom to work from wherever they want. It's the security that comes from having multiple income streams. But you know what it all boils down to? Control. They want control over their own time. And this is where it all comes together. The real goal of building this asset-based income, it isn't just about the money. It's about freedom. It's about empowerment, and that's so much bigger than just quitting your job. And I really want to be crystal clear about this. The point is not to make a little bit of money on the side and then just throw your hands up and impulsively quit your job. That's a recipe for disaster. No, the real goal is to get to a point where you are no longer a slave to your job, where your job doesn't own you, where you show up to work because you choose to, not because you're terrified of what happens if you don't. That's real power. It's the financial cushion to say no to a project you hate, or to take a 6-month break to travel, or to change careers without panicking. It is, quite simply, about having the power to choose your own path. So that really just leaves one last question, the most important one for you to think about. Knowing all this, knowing that this is about freedom and choice, what will your first asset be?